Hello, and welcome to the first year of WWE's ECW, the show where we take a look back at the first 52 episodes of WWE's re-envisioning of Extreme Championship Wrestling. It's the December to Dismember Fallout show, and we kick things off with a tear-filled Paul Heyman who explains to us that the blood on his tie is that of his friend, the greatest ever ECW champion, The Big Show, a man that got ripped off. Heyman says it took an extreme elimination chamber. It took a 280-pound man with a weapon in his hand to beat the Giant. Paul informs us that tonight, Big Show's rematch clause is being invoked, and the match will not be under Extreme rules. Time for the first match of the night in Charleston, South Carolina, and it's some tag team action. RVD is teaming up with the man he eliminated in the chamber match on Sunday, CM Punk. Before RVD and Punk's opponents make their way to the ring, RVD gets on the mic and says what happened to Sabu on Sunday was bullshit. On behalf of me and CM Punk, Sabu, this match is for you. Van Dam and Punk's opponents tonight are the team of Test and Hardcore Holly. The irony of this match is that both Holly and Punk's partners eliminated him in the chamber match at December to Dismember. It will be interesting to see if any bitterness over that remains in this match. Things start off well for Van Dam, at one point hitting a beautiful split-legged moonsault on Holly. RVD knocks Test off the apron to the outside, but then is immediately thrown out of the ring himself by Holly. Test now proceeds to beat down RVD and send him back in the ring to Holly. Test and Holly then wear down Van Dam for the next section of the match. Eventually, Van Dam hits a spinning kick on Holly. This gives RVD the opportunity to tag in the fresh CM Punk, who proceeds to lay the smackdown on Holly. Very quickly, Punk hits his signature knee in the corner into a bulldog. Punk is sizing up Holly for an Anaconda Vice when Test enters the ring. Punk manages to dismiss him quickly though and clotheslines him out of the ring. When Punk returns his attention to the legal man, Hardcore Holly is up and goes to hit an Alabama Slammer. Punk manages to avoid it and then locks in the Anaconda Vice. Just before he can tap, Heyman's security enters the ring and beats down Punk. It looks like Punk and Van Dam are outnumbered, but then an injured Sabu runs down to the ring and starts taking out the security with a chair. Everyone then hits their finishers on one of the security team. After the commercial break, Darari is in the ring and issues a challenge to Tommy Dreamer. Darari says, "I want to remind everyone what happens when you get in our way." A clip of Tommy Dreamer getting chokeslammed by the Great Khali on Sunday at December to Dismember then plays out. A battered and bruised Tommy Dreamer makes his way to the ring to accept Darari's challenge. Darari pounces on Dreamer early before the bell is even rung, and then easily wears down the injured Tommy Dreamer. Eventually, Dreamer starts to build some momentum when he hits Darari with some big punches and then a chokeslam. After a series of reversals, Dreamer hits his signature DDT and picks up the victory. A bit of redemption for Tommy there after his bullshit loss to Darari at December to Dismember. Any celebrations Tommy was planning on are going to be cut short because the Great Khali makes his way down to the ring. Khali hits Dreamer with a thunderous clothesline and then follows that up with a chokeslam on a chair. In a promo before his upcoming ECW World Title rematch later this evening, Big Show claims that it took 5 other challengers and the Extreme Chamber itself for Lashley to beat him. Show says to Lashley, "Tonight I am going to beat you within an inch of your life, and I'm going to walk out the ECW World Heavyweight Champion." After her boyfriend Mike Knox abandoned her in their December to Dismember mixed tag match against ECW bloodsuckers Kevin Thorne and Ariel, Kelly is in action again tonight, taking on Ariel one-on-one this time. Kelly is on the apron being intimidated by Thorne when referee Mickey Henson decides to eject Thorne before the match. The bell rings and Ariel is raring to go. Kelly on the other hand really does not want to be involved in this match, and understandably so, as she got absolutely battered around the ring by Ariel on Sunday. Surprise surprise, the same thing happens again. Ariel beats the shit out of poor Kelly. Fortunately, Kelly has a stroke of luck, and whilst Ariel is arguing with Mickey Henson, she rolls Ariel up and gets the win. Former jealous boyfriend Mike Knox makes his way to the ring with roses, presumably to apologise to Kelly. Mike Knox gets on one knee in the ring and begs Kelly for her forgiveness. Kelly, although reluctant at first, eventually grabs Knox's extended hand and accepts his apology. Knox gets to his feet and says, "Kelly, I'm so sorry. Sorry I waited so long to dump you. I treated you like a queen and you made me look like a fool. The truth is, someone like me could never be with someone like you." Knox then throws the roses in Kelly's face and shortly follows this up by really putting an end to the relationship when he hits his finisher on Kelly. After this, Taz decides to enter the ring to protect Kelly from any further attacks from Knox. I like how Taz got in the ring after Knox hit his finisher on Kelly. I mean, he had all that time just watching Knox about to hit his finisher. What a donut.
You're a donut! You're so stupid!
Main event time. Big Show makes his way to the ring with the hope of recapturing his ECW world title from brand newcomer Bobby Lashley. The Big Show is super pissed about losing the title, as you might imagine. That aggression plays in Big Show's favour as he gets the better of Lashley and wears down the new champ. It looks as though Lashley is about to mount a comeback when he hits the challenger with some big punches, but this comeback is cut short when he tries to power slam the Big Show and Show collapses on top of the champ. After the commercial break, Big Show's domination on Lashley continues, and it looks like the Giant is not far away from becoming a two-time ECW World Champion. We are into the final minutes of this match, and it really looks like there is no way Lashley is going to be able to defeat the Giant. Lashley finally starts to build some momentum when he pushes Show off the middle rope and hits him with a shoulder tackle. Then after taking Show down with a second clothesline, Bobby sizes up the Giant for a spear to end the match. But as the champ runs at the challenger, Big Show catches him with a chokeslam. To Big Show's surprise, Lashley kicks out just before 3. After elbowing his way out of another chokeslam, Lashley goes to hit a power slam, but doesn't quite get all of it. This is clearly supposed to be the finish, and you can see the referee tell Lashley something during the pin. I imagine that it was someone in the back wasn't happy with how it looked, and to do it again. I only say that because a little while later, Lashley goes for it again and manages to hold Show in position this time. He then delivers the power slam and gets the victory. This episode of ECW was pretty decent. Mind you, anything is going to be better than the shit we see last week on their first pay-per-view. I'm going to give episode 26 a solid 3 out of 5 stars. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.